Good morning, everybody. It's Tuesday morning. We're feeding the fish here at the Piranha Fish Farm. Actually, I call it the Piranha Pit. And we dare anyone to swim across this with no clothes on. Ha ha ha. It'd be just like swimming across Snapper Creek. Both hands a hold of your ding-a-ling-a-ling. They wouldn't rip it off, but they might put a nice little bite in it. They're aggressive, they're big, they're hungry. No, they're not really piranha, but they sure act like it, don't they?
Situation.
It's a windy, nasty, cold day. A day you wouldn't even think the fish should be biting. But hey, if you were in bug out mode and you didn't have any food, just think of all the food you got between these boats right here. You feed them every day. They'll be here waiting. Same time, same place, same bat channel. So get some coffee and have a nice sit and watch. It's exciting to see these fish pop the top of the water. Makes me want to toss a hook out there. I can do it from where I'm sitting right now inside the cabin. I just pop the hatch open, ease a rod out there, toss it out, some bait on it, instant hook up. There's your breakfast, lunch, or dinner. This is the ultimate, shit hits the fan, bug out, whatever you want to call it. You get to wherever it is you're going. Use a little bit of your scraps to feed those fish every day at the same time. Pretty soon you'll have a whole army of fish living there ready to eat. Willing biters. So enjoy. Watch the show. I'm going to have some coffee, toss out a handful every now and then. You'll notice that the smaller fish feed at the bottom of the screen. Medium-sized fish are more towards that pole in the back, and the really big catfish are waiting for anything stupid that does something dumb. They're eating those bluegills, but they also eat the bait, so take a watch for it. You'll see some big ones every once in a while. I see the big bluegills, their backs come out of the water like a shark cruising along, attacking the bait. There goes another handful. Well, I got my coffee and party materials. I'm going to sit back and watch. I might comment every now and then if I see a big explosion on top of the water. It's windy. It's cold out there. Sometimes I wonder how many fish are actually down there living underneath my boat. There's got to be at least 100 of them. Sometimes I think there might be a lot more than that. But they're here. They don't ever go anywhere. It's like a herd of fish or a flock of fish, a school of fish, whatever you want to call it. Sustainable fish farming 101, right? So this is the Piranha Fish Farm. That's what I call it. There's actually no piranha in there. Although there could be. I haven't caught any yet, but who knows how many piranha are swimming around in the river systems of Florida. Wouldn't take much. Somebody dumped their red-bellied piranha in the river. Tired of taking care of them, and they just love them so much. They want them to continue. Lots of invasive fish out there. Don't catch too many of them up here. Boom! Look at that. Pow-pow! I love watching those things hit the top of the water. Hardly any of that food ever makes it back beyond those ropes right there. If it does, you'll see the big catfish eating it. Every once in a while, you'll see a big catfish come up here between the boats. For some reason, they don't like to come up here between the boats. Maybe they've been hooked before. I know once you hook one of them, or you miss one, on a hookup, they all take off. Seem to have a pretty good communication system between them. There might be 4 or 5, 10, 15-pound catfish feeding back here behind those ropes. Like I said, you hook one of them, just one of them, and the rest of them all take off. I mean, you don't have to land it. Just a brief hookup, a bite, a missed strike, they all take off. These fish here between the boats, they're not always that smart. But you catch 2 or 3 of them, and they start getting a little wary. There goes a big handful. Pow! I tell you, you throw a baited hook out there with one of these pieces of, I'm using soft tortilla shells or soft taco shells, soft burrito shells, whatever you want to call it. I get a big pack of them, 20 of them in a pack. Fish love them. Easy to handle, they're nice, they're clean. You can eat them too. That makes it even a better prepper food. If you're thinking of prepping for bug out, might want to get a sailboat. You'll always be able to travel. There's almost always wind blowing. Get an electric trolling motor to push you around and a solar system to charge it all with. Nice battery bank. You'll have the ultimate prepper machine. Fishing, hunting, living in. You want this. You want this. You gotta remember, there's also shrimp down there if you have a cast net. You can catch blue crabs. There's plenty of ducks and other wildlife if you're a hunter. You can get them all from your sailboat. There goes another handful out. Boom! The little ones get the first chance at it. Right there up at the bottom of the screen. As it heads on out beyond the boats there, the bigger ones start picking it up. If you got a big screen TV, it's probably the best thing to watch it on. I don't know what it really looks like on a cell phone, but yeah, you put it full screen on your cell phone, you might like it. I don't know. It is a nice, relaxing thing to watch on a big screen. You can turn your music on, you know. Open another window and go to your music channel and select a playlist and then just jam. Watch those fish exploding on top of the water. I like to watch them. Well, I tell you though, it's cold out there. This is Florida, but it's like 46 degrees out there, 47. Winds just blowing about 15 to 20 mile an hour maybe, coming out of the northwest. But as you can see, my fish farm is active. You just throw a bait out there. I should charge it like a pay lake, you know, charge people like $25 to come fish for half a day. I don't know, they catch all my fish. I make it catch and release, and you only get to keep like 2 or 3 fish. So you're watching the Piranha Pit Fish Farm live, coming from Green Cove Springs, Florida. This is my sustainable fish farm. Probably takes about a week or so to set it up. All you got to do is park somewhere. Hopefully it's near some structure or a good flow of water. And you throw your scraps out there every day at the same time. Within a week, I'm sure you'll have a sustainable fish farm starting. Keep it up for a month. There'll be hundreds of fish underneath your boat. You can also do that if you're camped somewhere near the water. Same spot, same time, throw out the food. In a week or so, you're going to have your own sustainable fish farm. Same bat time, same bat channel. Be there at, say, 8 o'clock in the morning, feed them every day. Then you show up one day at 8 o'clock in the morning, and then before you feed them, toss out a baited hook out there. Watch how quick you get some response. You'll thank me. I'm seeing some bigger fish starting to feed out past the ropes there. There's also some little ones out there. Every once in a while, you'll see a big fish eat them. But at least it's nice and warm in the cabin of this boat. Yeah, it's nice to be docked here where I am and have electricity and Wi-Fi and all that. But the good thing about this boat, it really has all that in a self-contained system. I got hotspot Wi-Fi on my phone. Unlimited Wi-Fi. I can run my camera 24/7. Infrared cameras. Can fish at night or watch for wildlife all night long if I want to. Fun living on a boat. You get used to the motion of it. Pretty soon you don't even notice it at all. Looks like they're starting to slow down a little bit. At least the little ones are up close to the bottom of the screen. They seem to be still clearing it up before it gets past those ropes. There's at least 30, 40 pieces of bait floating out there right now. They're going to clean it all up. There they go. They're starting to pick it off. I'd like to see some of it make it out past the ropes there where I can get some of the big catfish on the feed bag. Now, there's catfish probably up to 15, 20 pounds just on the other side of those ropes there. Caught a few of them in here right off the boat. Now, there's only about 4 or 5 pieces left now. They've pretty much cleaned it up. Oh wait, I look on the big screen. I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pieces. Some of them are just making it past the rope. Boom. They get pounded out there. They're almost all gone. Throw out another handful. There they go. Boom. You still get a pretty quick hookup out there, even though they're starting to get a little bit full, maybe. Nah, they're pigs. The funny thing about fish is they'll eat until they're totally full, and then they'll barf it up, and they make like a chum slick, and they just keep eating. And the chum slick brings other fish that they can eat, minnows, and shrimp, and other little crustaceans, and they feed on those too. That's how the fish world works. You can learn stuff on this channel, yeah. We're going to have to get a trip together soon, go somewhere. I got my new tiller handle. I've been waiting to fix that. That was about the only thing keeping us from going somewhere. We couldn't steer. I made that tiller handle out of a wheelbarrow handle. Fit right in there. Only had to sand it and varnish it. You got to do that with the ones that you buy, you know, on Amazon. That $200 on Amazon. I paid $25 for that tiller that you can see. Looks just like a tiller to me. It's a little bit stronger too, maybe. I don't know. Sure is a lot cheaper, and you can get it in one day. It's cold outside. It's going to be like in the 70s and near 80 in a couple of days. So, yeah, probably going to get up to 60, 65 today. It's cold right now. $46. Be a high today of about 57. Friday it's going to be 80. Yeah. And every day after that it's going to be pretty warm for almost a week. Or 3 or 4 days and back to the 60s, I guess. I still wonder who was the first person to have a cup of coffee. Hot coffee. Woo! I tip my cup to you. Yep, you want the ultimate bug out machine? Start looking for a little sailboat. Or you get a smaller sailboat, one that the mast easily goes up and down, and that will sit on a trailer. And then you got even a better bug out machine if you wanted to take it out in the country or wherever, you know. It's on a trailer, you just take it out there. It's just like a little RV. Only it can go in the water and go places for free. Yeah, sailboat, ultimate bug out machine. Especially if it fits on a trailer. I'm going to keep throwing some bait out there for a couple more minutes. And then I'll just run this on loop for a while. So anybody that missed it can catch it. If you missed it, you can catch it. Once again, you're watching the Piranha Pit Fish Farm. Topwater feed. Blam! Got about a minute left and I'm going to run this on loop. Who would want to come fish here? How much would you pay? You can't pay anything. It's not legal. Oh well. Tight lines, everybody. Thanks for watching, right? Yeah. I'm out here in the sticks fishing, so you don't have to. So long, everyone. You're on a pet fish farm. Where else would you want to fish?